Hey, everybody. So there's a huge elephant in the room, and I want to talk about it. It's that so many people are carrying on with excess body fat. And I'll tell you how to know in just a moment if you have excess body fat. Maybe you're not sure, but they're carrying it not for a couple of bad years in life when things happen to all be going wrong, not after the baby's born because they've got so much going on, but I'm talking about people carrying it from like their early 20s into their 60s and where they're, I mean, that's really hard on the body. When you're carrying around excess body fat, even if it's only an extra 10 or 15 pounds, if you're carrying that through life, that's affecting you constantly. It's affecting your health outcomes, it's affecting your energy, certainly affecting your joints. So the idea, of course, is to get in and do it right and just nip it in the bud, get the weight off, and then go to an easy maintenance program to make sure that weight stays off. Now, one of the big things that people are generally doing is they're exercising and, like, quote unquote, eating right, but they're not actually doing those things that are in an effective way for that person's body. I'll tell you what's a common one. Someone will say, I'm gonna eat less and I'm gonna exercise more. And then you look at what they're eating and they're not getting enough protein, they're not getting enough dietary fat. Those two really you want to keep at the right levels. And their carbs are either going too high, where now they're potentially going to have abnormal blood sugars, and they're going to have excess body fat from the excess carbs. Or a lot of people will go so low in carbs and they won't do it strategically, right? There's a way you can do that with keto, for example, but it's got to be under a certain level of consistency, and there's certain rules and parameters that are really going to make that work for you. So those are the things that I think are really important that people need to know. If you just go to a bar class and you're doing someone else's workout, and if you're just eating generally right, you're trying to have more dark leafy greens, etc., that's not going to hit the bullseye on the nose like you want to hit it, right? It's not going to do for you what you're wanting to do. If you want to lose 2 pounds of body fat per week, if you want to gain about half a pound or more of muscle each week until you start to reach a genetic ceiling, these are things that you can absolutely accomplish, but you do need to have the right program in place, and that program cannot be static. It can't be general, where you're just kind of generally eating better and hoping for the best, and it can't be static, where you're following the same thing week after week, because your body's going to be changing. You're going to be gaining muscle, you're going to be recompositioning, you're going to be losing body fat potentially. And then, of course, with that should come some changes into your meal plan, into how much protein you're taking in each day, how many grams of fat. If you're hearing this and thinking to yourself, hey, I don't need to worry about grams of fat and protein, I don't need all that to lose weight. No, you do. You do. If you want to be effective and if you want to do this quickly, these are very critical metrics. And even more so for your exercise prescription. Because again, so many people, they're going to bar class and they're going to a boot camp and they're saying, these are great workouts. They're really good for me. And you'll get a couple of good weeks. Well, you're going to gain some muscle and look a little bit more toned. But if the program's not personalized for you and it's not progressive for you, for each one of your muscles, your joints, and giving you the musculoskeletal health and the fat burning that you need, then you're just going to be spinning your wheels. And that's what almost everybody does. And that's what I mean by saying the elephant in the room is that so many people are saying, yeah, I'm going to get out there and lose weight and get fit. And then you look and they get 2 to 5 good weeks, and then it slowly starts to go backwards, and pretty soon they're just back to where they were. Or in some cases, they're injured, which is even worse. And now they're off exercise for a really long time, and they usually end up feeling somewhat defeated as well. So, look, if you want to do it right, go ahead and reach out to us. You can comment down below. You can message us at Perfect Personal Training. I can't even tell you what an incredible difference there is in getting the right exercise prescription, the right leadership, the right rest periods, the right protein intake, the right everything that you need. And not just in nutrition and exercise, but in lifestyle as well. The way you manage stress, your sleep habits, hydration, so many things that go on in your day all add up to how fit and well you're either going to be or not going to be. So anyway, guys, go ahead and reach out. Let me know what you think of the video. And I hope to hear from you soon. We'll see you next time.